Right, hi, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video I'm just going to be doing a simple screw test with standard screws that I use on a daily basis. Now I want to see how good the TID is because I did put it in my worst top 3 Festool purchases and I want to try and get on with it and I want to see if I can get on with it. But obviously the main issue I had with this, which I didn't really go into detail on the last video, is the fact that it keeps rounding the posi screws. Now that issue normally comes for me when I'm working and I'm trying to screw at an angle or a slight awkwardness with the TID, but I never have the issue with my Makita and I never have the issue with my Milwaukee. As you can see, these tools are well used. They are both 6-year-old. They're great tools. I love them. So I'm just hoping that I can put this in my van with these two and get using this and get it back in action. Because I'm not going to lie, this feels beautiful in hand. Not so nice on the Milwaukee, but I do love the Makita. It feels beautiful in hand. But this feels the best. It feels absolutely lovely in hand. Unless you hold one of these, you're never going to know. The reason why I like this so much is this is nice and thin down here, so it's better for me. I haven't got a huge hand and it's a nice grip. Bit more bulk, bit more beef on the Milwaukee, and the same goes for the Makita. It's a nice grip, but I do prefer the feel of the Festool. So jumping into the video now, we're going to use the same bit. Now a lot of people have commented on the previous video about not using the Wera diamond impact bits. Now that's the bit I'm going to be using for this video because that's the only bits I've got at the moment. So we're going to grab ourselves an 80mm screw now, a standard screw that I use daily. These are razor tipped. These are sold in Screwfix, so anyone watching from the UK will know these screws. These are the screws I use all the time. So we'll just grab a screw now and we will drive it in with the Makita, just to show you the difference. So I'm just going to go one-handed. That's the Makita. We're going to change the same bit over to the Milwaukee. Now this video is no test about speed or nothing like that because I don't really care about that. All I want the tool to do is do its job. Here comes the Milwaukee. Let's have a look. Put it on. Sounds a little bit louder on the Milwaukee. It have got more power than the rest. I'm not too sure if the Festool is the same power as the Milwaukee. Mind, I couldn't tell you. On to the Festool. I'm hoping I don't have a problem here. So it's worked nice. It sounds like it's the beast out of the 3, to be honest with you. It's driving the screw nice when I drive it like this. But my issues come when I'm trying to screw at an angle. So I'm going to get a screw now. We're going to slightly angle it into the workpiece. So something like this. Well, that drove in quite nice, to be honest with you. But when I used this in a job, and I used it for about a week. Look at that bit won't come out now. When I used this on a job, it was doing my head in. It was constantly rounding screws. It might just be a bit of luck that I'm doing it on this video, or I'm not getting the issue that I normally had. So let me just try this with a Milwaukee now. Well, there we go. That was lovely as well. I'm going to go on to the Makita now just to see the difference. But obviously I didn't have the problem that I've been having. So we'll change things up. That feels the best to drive with, mind, I'm not going to lie. So anyway, we're going to jump off now, get this, and we're going to get a torque screw in here now. Right, so as we found out, the Festool has not failed. It's done everything I've needed it to, driving screws in straight at a slight angle. So I need to get it into a work environment and test it overhead and at the slight angles I was having the issues with. So what we're going to do to finish off this video, we're going to do a simple test with a nice torque screw, 7.5mm thick, no pilot holes, straight into the timber. Now this is a piece of ash on top, it's hardwood, and there's 2 pieces of pine underneath. So I'll get the torx bit, and I'm going to pop it in the Makita to start with. I haven't tested these out yet, I don't know if they can do it. So we've just got 3 torque screws, 1, 2 and 3. and we will just swap over like we did on the previous half of the video, and we're just going to drive these in to see if they can manage it. So here's the Makita. We'll just get him started off. Right, so I'll show you the start of the video. We're just driving these in a bit. I'll just knock this one down a notch so we've got the same height on all three. Like so. She is slightly angular, this one, so I hope it's not going to affect the Festool too much, and I hope it's not going to start comments saying this one's slightly different to them too. But all I'm trying to do is to see how these guns drive through ash and 2 pieces of pine. So we will jump straight on to the Makita. Same bit we're going to use. I'm going to 2-hand these and drive them in. There we go. I don't want to burn the Makita out. It cannot handle the ash and the torque screw. It doesn't like it. I can smell it. Let's not kill them. On to the second. This is the Milwaukee. I hope we're not going to cook the Festool because it will be a bit gutted. I want to try it out. Here goes Milwaukee. That doesn't like it either. So if the Festool does the same, I'd rate all 3 exactly the same because none of them could handle that. Here goes torx, Festool, ash, pine. Let's have a look. Well, I think it drove it a little bit further than the others. Yes, it did. It went in a bit further. I don't know if we started off at roughly the same height, but I don't know. I think the Festool feels like it's got a little bit more power. What do you think? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe as per usual. I know this ain't a video of me whinging saying I've got problems and whatnot, but it looks like this is going back in the van, and I'm going to try her out and see how I get on with it, because the more I'm holding it, the more I'm liking it. Thanks for watching.